Hello and welcome to the Fury Rising War against Speakeasy. This war, it's more balanced than our last ones have been. We still have the advantage and we are currently winning. They're actually putting up a much better fight than most people that we've been facing recently. Several of these guys, including this one that you're seeing now, Poisonous Fog, who is attacking me, are forum users. And I actually sent a message to Poisonous Fog saying, pretty much sort of egging him on to try and get a little fight out of his clan, unlike all the other clans we have to face that give up after like 20 attacks or something. Okay, right now the score is 64-34 with 15 hours left. We do have a better ratio of stars per attack, although we have used more attacks than them. There's a reason I am recording this before the war is over. Unfortunately, even if we get some insane 3 stars and all that I'd love to show, I probably will not be able to, because it is 11:45 p.m. right now. When I wake up in the morning, I will be going to the cell phone store, in this case it's T-Mobile, and I will be getting new devices and a new plan, which means I will be unable to record for a while. And there will be some time where I can't even log into Clash for a few hours, but that's no big deal. But it may take me, 24 to 72 hours to set up my new recording stuff, because I will not be able to record my screen. That only works on iOS 6 or earlier, and since I'm getting an iPhone 5S brand new, it is going to be obviously on the latest operating system, so I won't be able to use that type of recording anymore, which is good and bad. The good part, no more lag. Record my screen has always been the source of my lag. Combine that with it being on an iPhone 4, not even a 4S, just a 4. That's why a lot of my videos lag. And without the lag, that means, I can do live raiding. I'd love to start doing live raiding for my Clan Wars attacks, so you can see exactly how I scout out a base and exactly how I toss down my troops. That was a pretty good win for me right there. You can see that mortar was 1 hit from down. He's at 49%. Okay, this attack is going to be from the rock. He is using hogs. Okay, back to what I was saying. So there will be no more lag. I will almost definitely be able to do live raiding unless something goes horribly wrong. And that will include live Clan Wars raiding. So yeah, just better all-around stuff. I'm getting a new tablet and a new phone. I don't know what tablet I'm getting yet. I haven't picked it out. But the bad part is setting up something like mirroring or whatever I will end up using. I haven't even decided on that yet. Will take some time. And I have no idea how much time it's going to be. Whether it's going to be, 4 hours or 74 hours to set everything up before I can start recording again. So it actually stopped me from recording Defenseful Champion, stuff like that. So I won't be able to record at anything at all, even if we do another Clan Wars during that time, until I get everything set up. So I may or may not be missing for several days, which is why I put a rush order on putting out this Clan Wars video before the Clan War was even over. I am, of course, actually going to be uploading this 24 hours after I'm doing this recording right now, so it will be over when I upload it, even though I won't be able to record the ending statistics. But I have a Defenseful Champion Episode 4 to upload tonight, and I can only have time to upload one thing while I'm sleeping. I actually may start this upload when I leave for the store. I don't know if I'm uploading it 12 hours from now or 24 hours from now. Okay, as you can see from this raid, He's pretty much cleared up all the defenses to the town hall. It's obviously he can't get a 3-star, especially since he doesn't have his archer queen. And what I liked about this raid was, even though his barbarian king and all of his troops went all the way around the base, watch these skeletons. These skeletons are burrowing their way through the walls, and you're gonna see what happens. As soon as that's opened, whenever the witches make skeletons, these skeletons are not going to go to the core, they're gonna go the way the witches are going. So all that can possibly destroy the town hall are these skeletons, and it's a limited amount of skeletons. There won't be more coming this direction, except that little one guy running that way. But it's just enough. He has just enough skeletons to pull down that town hall and get that 2-star. So it wasn't even his troops that he deployed that got the town hall. It was a little finite amount of skeletons that found their way into the core. So that was probably our best raid, even though it didn't make heroic attack. At least in my opinion, it was the best raid because he was so lucky that he actually got the town hall. Also, at the end of this video, I'm not really going to be talking, except for the beginning of my first attack. But anyways, back to these attacks. You got Nima. I'm sure most of you are familiar with him by now. Nima's using a Force the Hog style attack. That's what he always uses. That's an annoying Tesla. But anyways, he pulls all the clan castle troops and the heroes up to the top. It's a level 20, is that 29 or 26 barbarian king? It looks like 26. And a 31 archer queen. And he's very patient with the lures. I get really impatient. Start, deploying extra wizards and start my main attack when things are already up. Still up, I mean, rather. Because the only way to get a 3-star is to do the lure, and once the lure is fixated on the witches and whatever you're luring with, you have to immediately start your main attack once you're sure that you won't pull the heroes or the clan castle off your lure troops, because you need as much time as you can get. Anyways, he's going through this pretty well. There's one multi-inferno tower. He got lucky there with those giant bombs, since one got set off before the other up at the top when he first started. He was able to anticipate the other one and drop a heal and save all his hogs, or else he would have lost about 2/3 of his hogs right at the very beginning, right as he deployed them. That's the kind of quick reaction you need to be 2-starring maxed out bases or 3-starring maxed out bases. As soon as something happens, as soon as something changes, you don't have more than 1 or 2 seconds before you have to react with a spell or something if something goes wrong, or else it will destroy your entire raid. At this point, he has not deployed either of his heroes, and he's running low on hogs. I know for a fact that he takes down that Expo and the air defense, and his king was just deployed on the right. I'm not sure when he deploys his archer queen. I think it's after he breaks those walls. Yes, that little targeting thing on the elixir storage was his archer queen. But anyways, he has maxed out heroes. He's our number 2 in our clan. He's got maxed out defenses, and I think at least half of his walls are level 11, maybe more. But anyways, he's obviously about to get that 2-star, completely unprotected town hall. But I can tell you right now, spoiler alert, he's not going to get the 3-star. There just isn't enough time. I think there is a possibility that if he had more time, he could have gotten the 3-star. Really was. If you tacked on an extra, 30 seconds to the end of this battle, he would have gotten a 3-star. Yeah, now his stuff is just going around clearing it out. Witches obviously do terrible damage, and with that mortar right there, the skeletons aren't doing much because, as soon as they bunch up to attack something, the mortar takes them out. And that one witch decided to wander too close, and it got mortared. But the king is lucky. Look at his health. He's 2 shots from down. On a level 40 king, that sliver of health is 2 shots from a max level defense tower, because he's got well over 5,000 health. And the Archer Queen's just going off by herself there. But she's going to be fine. I mean, he doesn't even need to use the Royal Cloak like he does there. If there were time for a 3-star, basically what he could have done is he could have taken that cannon, taken all this stuff here, then Royal Cloaked over on the left. But there just wasn't enough time. He just decided to use it. Okay, we have Rach, rather, attacking Fig. Rach is going to be using the Go Wee Wee strategy. This one actually gets really laggy. It's when I had mostly filled up the space on my phone and it just started to lag out. And actually right after I was done the recording, it gave me the storage almost full message. But also lucky miss on that mortar, because that would have taken out some skeletons. Although technically they are skeletons. By that I mean the wall breakers. But anyways, he is going to be taking out those walls. I know the name is Rach, but it's a he. And just doing the right, left, and center. That's a nasty giant bomb. It takes out 2 of his wizards, which doesn't sound like much, but when you're doing it... Actually, it's a go wipe. I forgot he had P.E.K.K.A. I was thinking it was go wee wee. But when you have so few so few wizards... I'm losing my mind here. It's so few wizards. When you lose 2 right at the beginning, that will actually slow you down, because you need to get this stuff cleared out. Also, he loses another wizard to that giant bomb and a lot of other crap. But it will really slow you down on clearing, and you gotta clear out the sides before you can go in. Also, I would have tried to lure that clan castle because it's lureable with hog riders and it's pulling you off to the side, not to the center. I'm actually probably going to start ignoring most clan castles on my enemies unless it's a simple lure, because I've had some success ignoring it and having it pull me to the center. It's not always easy to do, and if you mess it up, you're gonna probably actually lose your raid if you mess up your killing of the clan castle. I didn't say town hall, did I? Well, anyways, the clan castle, if you screw up killing it while you're inside, all you're gonna do is ruin your raid. But if you get it right, and once you get into the practice of doing it right, it'll pull you to the center if you attack from the opposite side. Also, that allows me to carry an extra rage spell if I don't use a lightning. If they're carrying witches, I usually would take a lightning. But if beforehand I know I can't lure their clan castle and a clanmate attack them and they have a dragon in it, I can just chuck that lightning and, you know, bring an extra rage spell or a jump spell. Okay, here's my first attack. I'm gonna basically explain some stuff, and then I'm just gonna stop talking and let you watch. So I've been using new compositions of troops and spells. They're witch heavy. Like this one has 6 witches, the next one has 7 witches. And also this one uses a jump spell and no lightning spell. The other one uses just a lightning, 3 rage, and 1 freeze. So basically I got the lure started and it's all over to that right side, so I can start clearing out the left side. I don't want to deploy a golem yet because his archer queen might turn around and start beating up my golem. And, you know, I had to be very careful. I've had some problems with dragons and clan castle taking out my witches. But now that the archer queen's down, I can start on the right, which means I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer before I deploy my heroes, because I have to clear out the whole right side, even though the left. As you're going to see coming up here, I did not need to bring a jump spell. I got rid of a bunch of wall breakers in my composition since I was carrying a jump spell, and I was still able to get to the core just with the wall breakers. So all the jump did was help make sure they definitely went down the center. But yeah, see, I drop a jump spell here, but my wall breakers that I spam in a second get it for me. Also, you're going to see I forgot to deploy a golem, but I'm just going to let it play out. Thanks for watching. and enjoy the rest.
When the bass low. Get you one of